The fight for equity and civil rights is not a new one, and our next award reflects the long road AA and NHPI communities have traveled to be recognized not as other, but as a part of America. While the struggle continues for us along with other communities of color, let's take a look at our Lifetime Achievement Award honoree. Our Lifetime Achievement Award has seen a significant change as we are honored to rename it our Norman Y. Mineta Lifetime Achievement Award in recognition of a true champion and trailblazer, former Secretary Norman Y. Mineta. Secretary Mineta has fought for our community for decades, and there is no better person we could think of to name this award after as we look to celebrate the achievements of a giant in our community. Receiving the inaugural Norman Y. Mineta Award is another champion of our community, Dale Minami. Let's take a look at Dale's accomplishments.
Dale Minami has spent a lifetime as a passionate advocate for Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders. In 1983, he and his team successfully challenged the constitutionality of the incarceration of Japanese Americans in the Korematsu versus United States landmark Supreme Court case. Additionally, he has fought for AAPI workers and housing rights and for AAPI representation in higher education. He co-founded the Asian Law Caucus, which was the first legal aid and civil rights organization serving low-income Asian Pacific American communities. Dale Minami has devoted his life and career to breaking down barriers and giving voice to those who need it most. It is with great honor that APAICS presents Dale Minami with the Norman Y. Mineta Lifetime Achievement Award.
It's my pleasure to give the inaugural Norman Y. Mineta Award to my very good friend, Dale Minami. Dale has spent his entire career advocating for Asian Americans. In 1983, Dale and his Quorum Novus team successfully challenged the constitutionality of the incarceration of Japanese Americans in the Korematsu Supreme Court case. Other cases that he's worked on include the first class action employment lawsuit brought on by AAPIs on behalf of AAPIs, where Dale defended Filipino Americans. A class action on behalf of AAPIs to establish an Asian American Studies program at Washington State University. And then he worked on a claim for unfair denial of tenure over discrimination in academia. In addition, Dale co-founded the Asian Law Caucus, the first community center interest law firm serving AAPIs, and which to this day has kept up its work to serve low-income AAPIs and the communities it serves. Dale represents the best of our community, and I am so very, very proud to bestow this honor on Dale Minami.
I'm pleased to be a part and join you for this 27th anniversary of the APAICS Gala celebration. In 1975, I gave my first political donation. It was to a charismatic, remarkable candidate for Congress from San Jose. It was $5. I was a poor, struggling lawyer, and that's all I could afford. But I knew that this man was somebody special, and of course it was Norman Mineta. Over the years, I've watched his trajectory, and I was never so proud than when I saw him on C-SPAN arguing passionately to Congress for redress and reparations for Japanese Americans. And it wasn't a battle just for Japanese Americans. It was a battle for the Constitution itself. And what was remarkable to me was not just the great speech he gave, but the fact that he was a fledgling congressman and his constituency was not Japanese American or Asian American. So he essentially risked his career for taking a stand. And we've seen that over and over, of course. I mean, one example was when he fought for Vietnamese fishermen to lift a ban on their fishing, which was imposed simply racist reasons. And he literally ran across the halls of Congress to file this before the deadline with the clerk. And out of breath, he was able to get this filed, get it passed, and he was able to help this other marginalized group. And of course, we remember the shining moment as Secretary of Transportation when he ordered the planes grounded. But as significantly, he stood up and said to the American public, he declared that discrimination against Muslim and Arab Americans have no place in this country. This was the path that he blazed with inspired commitment, compassion, honesty, integrity, and allowed others now who are Asian Pacific American legislators to start making their mark, and they already have, and they're representing us like Norm represented us before. So I want to thank APAICS because I got this award in the mail last month. And my first thought was that, well, this is beautiful. It's very elegant. My second was that this is where treasonous insurrectionists tried to overthrow our democracy, this very place. And the fragility of democracy is a lesson we should all learn. And finally, I saw that this is the Norman Y. Mineta Lifetime Achievement Award, and my name is below that. And to be associated with Norman Y. Mineta, Norm Mineta, is something really special to me. So thank you to APAICS. Thank you to Madeline Mielke. Thank you for, especially to Norm Mineta, for not just this award, but for all he's done and all his, and thank you,